Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Art.By.Ziyah. It's one of my first YouTube videos. This is a setup of 2021. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Later on I'll go into what, tools I used and the ideas I got, where I got them from. And yeah, hopefully help you guys start your own bullet journals. Continue and thanks for watching. So this is my bullet journal. It's a brand new one. I got it from Walmart for about $8. I had my other bullet journal that had a lot of room in it left over, but I felt like 2020 is something you just need to leave in the past, so I just let it go. So for the bullet journal, for the cover page, I wanted to use some photos that I have outlined here of where I'm going to put them. So these photos came from Snapfish. I ordered them for my wall, and these are just some extras that I didn't end up using, and they're the most clearest photos, so I just decided to use those. And I wanted to look, aesthetically pleasing, so I just picked the two photos that I felt were most aesthetic enough, I guess, if you can say that. So here I am, just placing them on the page, getting a view of like how I wanted it to look, how they would look on the page. I wanted them to be centered, so I had to like sketch it out first so I knew what I was doing. And once I had them placed it, I continued on with the rest of the bullet journal. So here I am, I sort of sped it up for you guys. So I took some construction paper and I decided to write 2021 in this fancy font and add some fireworks because I'm happy that that year is over. So here I am, putting it on the page. I wanted to see whether it would look good or not. So this is basically what I did and how I got started. So here is the final look. I used Tombow Dual Brush Pens for the black outlining and stuff, and I wanted to put them over her eyes so it looked, sort of presentable. So this is sort of what I have at the end. So now onto the next two pages. I wanted to make sort of a New Year's resolution page where I can write a lot of things that I've been thinking about doing for the past few months, things that I want to start and I'm just reluctant to start. So here I am just drawing a sketch of the font that I want to use for the New Year's resolution page, and I just was thinking about different ways to write it so it didn't look too big. So first I write it in pencil and then I go over it with my Tombow Dual Brush Pen later on, which you'll see in the video. And yeah, if you guys really want to start your New Year's resolution pages in your bullet journal, I think it's a really good idea. Naming it New Year's resolution instead of naming it goals. That way it matches the theme of New Year and 2021, so you can stick to them. Hopefully if you see them every day in your journal, you're more likely to stick to them. Hopefully I'll stick to mine. And one of my New Year's resolutions was starting this channel actually, so at least I'm on the right track. And for the next page, I decided to write books that I want to read in 2021 because I really want to get back into reading. I really love reading and I've sort of put it on the back burner with college and everything. So here I am just making a grid of the books I want to put and how many I want to put on there. And later on, I'll print the pictures out from Google, just paste them on and write, the title, author, and Goodreads scores for each book so that I can see it and remind myself to continue to read. And this is the final look for those two pages. Of course, I'll go in later on and fill them out, my resolutions and books and stuff like that. So hopefully this gives you guys some ideas on how to edit your bullet journal. So this is the final look. I got a couple books on there that I'm excited to get started on. So yeah, this is the next two pages. I'm going to put movies that I'm looking forward to watching in 2021, and I've just been thinking about a lot of movies that haven't came out or came out on, on demand, things like that, because I love going to the movies, but because of COVID and everything, I haven't been able to watch a lot. So hopefully in the new year we might be able to go back to movie theaters again. So this is sort of to just get my hopes up and keep it alive, keep the movies industry alive. So here I'm just making a grid. I'm going to add pictures in later of the movies that I want to watch, and making it match the theme. And for the next page, I want to have a period tracker because I've been seeing it a lot on Pinterest, and it looks like a really smart way to keep your health in check. And if your gynecologist asks you questions about your period, when it is, how it's changed over the past few months, over the year. And I just thought that this was a good idea. I made the grave mistake of using Sharpie, and it shows on the next page, but in my January video, you'll see how I fixed that later on. But yeah, I'm really happy with this layout, and I think it's a good idea for you guys to have. This is the final look.
It's not for me to say you love.
So here's just the final flip through of my entire 2021 setup for my bullet journal. I really ended up liking it. I hope this works for you guys. I really like the scrapbook feel to the first cover pages, so I think that this is a really good idea to make your bullet journal look more aesthetically pleasing. And I really liked the next ones. I finally filled out all the pages and added some extra fireworks on the New Year's resolution page, and make the feeling more lively, more happy, since the last 2020 year has been very sad. So this, will be a nice way to look at your bullet journal and make you happy in the mornings. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys enjoy it. And come back next week for more. Thanks for watching.